Next, I would like to call up Sway from Sway in the Morning.
How y'all doing? Wow. This is a celebration. This is a celebration. I'm honored to be here. I actually wrote something. I just came off the airwaves on Sway in the Morning. We was talking of Fred, the Godson, and his beautiful family. Give his family a round of applause. Fred used to come up on our radio show. My relationship with Fred went beyond rap. Fred and I used to have long-term conversations on the phone and never even discuss music. We simply just laughed and talked about family, how much he loved his family. But one of the things Fred used to do when he used to come up on the show, he used to say, man, I wrote this on my way up here, right? And I used to say, dude, you knew you was coming, man. What do you mean? You wrote it on the way up here, man. Sway, I wrote this on the way up here. I never want to tell you no. So I came from my house in Harlem to here and wrote something on my way up here. I want to read it to y'all, because that's how my brother would do it. I'm honored that Fred's family even asked me to be here today on behalf of Heather B. and Tracy G. and the whole Sway in the Morning team. I'm thrilled that Fred's name and legacy are both being recognized all over the world, specifically in the neighborhood that he grew up in. I always wondered why they named streets after certain people. What did they do to earn that? When you look at streets in our communities, you see Martin Luther King Boulevard, Malcolm X, Run DMC, JMJ Way, Notorious B.I.G., Wu-Tang Clan, and the list goes on. And then I figured out that these are people who made a positive impact on others' lives. These are people who made their community an even better place than it was before they were here. The names on these signs are people you can look up at any given day and be inspired. No matter what circumstances they lived in, these are people who found a way regardless and used what they learned to show others. They led by example. These are people you could be proud of. So Fred the Godson Thomas is proof that anything and everything in life is possible, but it requires a lot of dedication, commitment, and faith is essential. This man manifested his dreams through hip-hop culture by writing songs. This man studied and mastered the language so well, he became easily one of the most admired writers in the rap game, period. No one wrote more clever and hilarious similes and metaphors like Fred the Godson. I spent hours at a time, cracking up, getting gut laughs off of the stuff that he wrote. You can never get the same meaning twice. Rumble, young man, rumble. What really stood out to me is this man's love for his family, which he showed us constantly through his posts. His love for his community, he always repped the Bronx. And his love for the culture, he never compromised his integrity. He never signed a deal, and he put all the money on himself. I'm grateful, and I mean this to his family from the bottom of my heart. I am grateful I got the chance to forge a friendship and brotherhood with Fred that I'll never forget. Last time I saw him, he was on Sway in the Morning. I called him that morning. Leanne can tell you. I said, Fred, I need you to come through the morning of the show. And Fred came through. It was amazing. We had Grammy Award-winning artists Robert Glasper, Anthony Hamilton, Lupe Fiasco, and Rhapsody all in the same cipher. Don't act like that's normal. Come on, Russ. That ain't normal. And Fred slayed it. He really did, man. I'm truly gonna miss him, but I also believe that energy lives on. I'm excited now that when kids growing up in this community, all these kids out here, when you grow up in this community, you look up at the street signs, you'll see Fred's name on it, and they can be inspired by one of their own. I believe that people pass away in the physical, but the energy never leaves. Case in point, it's Fred the Godson that got us all out here standing in the snow today. Let's clap that up. These elected, Ruben, these elected officials. You got the iconic DJ Red Alert standing behind me. Come on, man. Bobby Trez, my son, the General, they all here. So let's celebrate him today. Let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him and keep his legacy going. My love to his family, his kids, And everybody here in the Bronx, let's say his name out loud. Fred the Godson. Fred the Godson. Fred the Godson. Welcome to Fred the Godson, Thomas Way. I love you, the Bronx. Thank you for having me, okay?